We're going to go through this a few times as we progress with these yards. But this is our new setup. Now this is a really simple, basic set of yards. If you want to use them for cattle, if you want to use them, I suppose you could draft llamas, camels. I know you can draft camels through them. So this is a design used all the way through the inland Australia. In this case, we've got a big riding arena just behind us, just in there, and another arena. In the far distance, we have the other horse training pound. So everything on that pound over there organises into these centre ones, and then we can use this as a riding arena or a feed. Just sit down and think about what you need before you design a set of yards. So everything that we have here all feeds into each other and feeds into these big long pens here, which are housing, they're like feed and water and holding, like large holding pens. And so we've got gates going all the way through them. So just sit down and just think about what you actually need, and then you go from there. So this one, if you can just imagine a big square, and all we've done is we've put a circle right in the middle, and then that splits off into 4 ways. So it's pretty simple, yes. So we have a gate here that'll come and feed into this pen. So in this case we're going to be drafting horses, so we'll run those horses into this, so this becomes a pre-feed pen then. Then they'll come through the end gate, and then I'll step into this is now a forcing pen. Always, now for cattle it depends on which side you brand on, and I suppose for the horses it is too if you're handling a lot of branded horses. I always draft on that side because that's my brand. So if I'm the cow, I'm carrying a brand right here. So as me being a cow to go into this yard and I'm standing there, I get to see the brand, and I get to see if I've got a year age brand, I can read the age brand, but you can see everything on this side. So you keep this one straight because all livestock can see straight through. This is kinks out a little bit. This will all be in a hard copy picture diagram. So when I'm standing here, by taking a simple step forward or backwards and say it's a horse on that rail, because it's that straight but this side's tapering in. So by just taking a couple of steps back, I can now start to rock that horse nice and gently to go forward or come back. Of course, the gate is going to hinge from here because that's the flat rail and I'm going to be standing here. So when I come forward and that's the horse, I step forward and I just throw that gate to here, and then I can latch it. So once they come into the round yard, once again, if this is the side that's got the brand, you want to feed them in, and because you're already standing on that side, they'll always tend to come this way. And so all of your gates will hinge in like that. So the door opens up and they can see straight down the line. They come in, that gate swings open, they, well, freedom's out this way, boom, and away they go. All the gate measurements and that'll all show they're 7 feet. 7 feet's plenty. This is my new pound. Now I've made this pound 6 metres, and I normally train in a 5.5 metre pound, but we'll see. I've made this just a little bit larger. Now it's really simple from here. A gate goes into each quarter, and off each quarter you've got gates that run all the way around. So if you want to, you can run horses all the way around. Everything goes into every other pen. Always place your gates in the same locations in each pen. Don't put a gate up there and then a gate down here and a gate back up the other end next time, because any animal coming around is going to get used to the gates up this end. So they'll stay on the outside and they'll go around, or if it's on the inside. But you don't want to have gates right in here against where got your compound. So some of this will be rail. We'll never ever put mesh in a round yard because it's squares and something will get caught. Never ever. Always rails. If you're really flat broke, yeah, put some mesh in there with the good intentions of putting rails in. So like I say, we will touch on this as these yards progress.